Episode 18, English for Teamwork, Part 3, Giving and Receiving Feedback. Welcome to Episode 18 of our Business English Vocabulary for Arabic Learners series. In this lesson, we will focus on giving and receiving feedback, how to share opinions, suggestions, and appreciation politely at work. Feedback is not about criticism. It's about learning, improving, and growing together as a team. Section 1 Key Vocabulary for Feedback. Feedback يعني ملاحظات. Information about someone's work. Example, I received helpful feedback from my manager. Second, positive. Positive يعني إيجابي. Showing approval or praise. Example, she gave me a positive feedback on my report. Constructive يعني بناء. Helpful and focused on improvement. Constructive feedback helps people get better. 4. Performance يعني أداء. How well someone does their job. Example, his performance has improved this month. 5th, improve يعني يحسن. To make something better. Example, feedback helps us improve our work. 6th, appreciate يعني يقدر. To be thankful or show respect. Example, I appreciate your hard work. 7th, encourage يعني يشجع. To give someone confidence or support. Example, my managers should encourage their teams. 8th, suggestion يعني اقتراح. An idea or advice for improvement. Example, may I give you a suggestion? Section number 2, useful expressions for feedback. I'd like to give you some feedback. يعني أود أن أقدم لك بعض الملاحظات. You did a great job on this project. يعني لقد قمت بعمل رائع في هذا المشروع. Third, one thing we could improve is يعني شيء واحد يمكننا تحسينه هو. Fourth, I really appreciate your effort. أنا أقدر جهدك كثيرا. Fifth, thank you for your feedback. يعني شكرا على ملاحظات. Sixth, I'll do my best to improve. يعني سأبذل قصارى جهدي لأتحسن. 7th, could you give me some feedback on my work? هل يمكنك إعطائي بعض الملاحظات على عملي؟ 8th, that's a helpful suggestion. هذا اقتراح مفيد أو اقتراح مساعد. 9th, your performance has improved a lot. يعني أداؤك تحسن كثيرا. 10th, keep up the good work. استمر في العمل الجيد. Now let's move on to section number 3, pronunciation practice. Repeat after me. Feedback. Positive. Constructive. Performance. Improve. Appreciate. Encourage. Suggestion. I'd like to give you some feedback. I'd like to give you some feedback. I appreciate your effort. One thing we could improve is. Keep up the good work. Now let's move on to section number 4, mini dialogues. Dialogue number 1, giving feedback politely. I'd like to give you some feedback. Of course, you did a great job, but one thing we could improve is the timing. Thank you, I'll work on that. Dialogue number 2, receiving feedback positively. Your report was very clear. Thank you for your feedback. I appreciate it. Dialogue number 3, encouraging a team member. You handled the client very well today. Thanks. I'll keep improving. Keep up the good work. Now let's move on to section number 5, exercises. Fill in the blank. Helpful comments about someone's work are called feedback. Advice to make something better is a suggestion. When we say nice things about work, it is positive feedback. Exercise number 2, choose the correct expression. You want to start giving feedback. What do you say? Of course, you will say, I'd like to give you some feedback. You want to thank someone for their comments. Thank you for your feedback. Third, you want to motivate your teammate. Keep up the good work. Now let's move on to section number 6, multiple choice question, MCQ questions. Choose the correct answer for each question. What is a constructive feedback? Feedback that helps improve performance. Second, I appreciate your effort means I'm thankful for what you did. What is the positive of positive feedback? What is the opposite of positive feedback? Of course, the opposite of positive is negative, so it will be negative feedback. Fourth, which expression is best for starting feedback politely? I'd like to give you some feedback. Fifth, your performance has improved a lot means your work got better. Sixth, which word means to give someone confidence? Encourage. Seventh, what should you say after receiving feedback? Thank you for your feedback. Eighth, one thing we could improve is means let's find something to make it better. Ninth, keep up the good work means continue doing well. 10th, which of the following is a polite way to ask for feedback? Could you give me some feedback on my work? Excellent work! In this episode, you learned 8 keywords, 10 expressions, and practiced with 10 multiple choice questions about giving and receiving feedback. Remember, good feedback helps people grow, improve, and feel valued. In the next episode, we will continue with Teamwork English Part 4, Leadership and Motivation.